Here we are with the Cobb Accessport. That's my phone, sorry about that. Turn the radio down, and basically what I've done is I've just connected the Accessport right down there. Basically what you do is you put it in gauges mode. If you look, you've got performance mode that just kind of measures your stuff. You know, you can measure your 0 to 60 or your quarter mile. It's got check engine troubleshooting. You can run a diagnostic. You can run a diagnostic. You can read codes, or you can reset the ECU. You know, I don't know if that will reset your oil warning or service interval. I gotta ask them about that. Cobb said no, but it sure seems like it would right there. You can program a tune, and then you can uninstall. This will erase any Cobb anything on your vehicle and put the factory tune back on. So we're going to go up to gauges, and we'll hit that, and then it gives you you know, voltage. I don't know what else is in here, but I don't know if there's more data that's being recorded than just right on the screen here, but you basically push the OK button, so that's the middle button here, to start logging. So what I did was I warmed up the motor. I'm at, you know, normal temperature. It's 214 because I've been sitting here idling. That'll cool down as soon as I start driving. But I'm going to put it in Sport Plus mode. So there we go. And then I'm going to push OK and start data logging. And what I did was I drove to an area that is really close to where I can kind of open the car up. And the instruction that I got from Fabspeed was to drive the car hard for about 15 minutes. So what I'm going to do is stop recording because I didn't bring anything to hold on to here, and drive the car hard for 15 minutes. Pretty straightforward. So anyway, I'll be right back, and we'll see what kind of data we record. Okay, so I did the data log for about 15 minutes. Now I'm going to push the center button, I think, because it doesn't really say what to do. And so it looks like I must have a data log on there. I have no idea if I have a set up. Well, I don't know what I did, but I'm going to go plug this into the computer and see if I can't retrieve the log. Let's go do that. All right, this was super simple. You plug this sucker in, and it says the Accessport is connecting. You go and you download on a Mac this little icon that looks like this, and you get this, Accessport Manager. And then you find the data log. You can filter it by right here. You can do ECU data, images, data, all this stuff, maps. I want data logs, and there it is right there. And then you go right over here and you download it to your computer. So I stuck it right there, and then I sent it over to a Windows machine, and you basically get all of these numbers. It's kind of ridiculous. So basically what I'm going to do is just email this Excel file. It's a CSV file. I'm going to email that to Fabspeed, and hopefully they got what they need. If they don't, then I'm sure that they'll call me. So that is for tomorrow, because it is already after closing time tonight. Well, we're back in the car. When I called Cobb to ask them how to put the Accessport on my Mac, I got this really knowledgeable girl on the phone, and she talked to me about what exactly Fabspeed is looking for. And it's basically a third gear, hard, full throttle pull. So I needed her to explain that to me. Basically what they want you to do is, you know, first normal, second normal. Now you're going like 30 miles an hour. you got your access port here, and I'm going to go ahead and start logging. So there we go. So and what will happen here is when I take off from this light, I'm going to go normal in first. Of course, I need my other hand here. Normal in second, and then in third, they want you to floor it. And I was trying to explain to her, this is crazy. I tried to explain to her, you're going way too fast. And she said, well, that's pretty much what we need to see, is the third gear pull, the fourth gear pull, and I can't go 150 miles an hour in town. So basically what I'm going to do is there's a stretch of road, and I'm just going to do a couple of these as high of RPM as I feel comfortable with, and see what they get out of it. So I'm going to put the phone down, but basically that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a third gear pull, and that was in this third gear pull was in I sent the data log this morning, and Fabspeed basically sent me the custom tune back same day. So I'm going to take it and just drop it onto my desktop right there. And then I'm going to click upload, import files to Accessport right there. And it wants to know where I'm going to get them from. I'm going to get them from my desktop, and it's called 389 something something. So it's this one, and open, confirm. Are you sure you want to copy? Yes. And there it is right there. It's the first one. Fabspeed Pro Tune 3.3. All right, let's go put it in the car. All right, we're in the car, and I've plugged in the access port, and it comes on automatically. I'm gonna go ahead and go to tune. I'm going to change map. Please wait while the access port identifies the ECU. Please verify the cable is plugged in, and then turn the ignition key off, then back to on. So I'm going to turn the ignition key on. And continue. And there we go. And I'm going to use this Fabspeed tune. There you go. And enter. Please wait while the access port generates ECU data. Battery charger is recommended. Please turn off headlights and climate control. So AC off. Connect a battery charger before proceeding. Continue without a charger may drain the battery and leave the vehicle inoperable. Current voltage 11.9. Yeah, I'm going to hook up a battery charger. Just to show you this, you hook the ground up way over here where it says negative post, and I'm charging at the 10 amp setting, and I hooked the positive up there, and so now I'm safe. What happens is if the thing dies mid-tune, you have to flatbed it to the dealer, and that's never good. So, where'd it go? Here it is. All right, so continue. Please wait while the access port initializes communication with your vehicle. Do not turn off the vehicle. So this is the weirdest thing. It goes through all of these faults, and in a second, it's going to blast all of the fans. It's really strange. Do not turn off. And it has a little meter here to tell you how long. So we're at 23, 25%. So, can you hear that? Those are the front fans. It just blasted the front fans. And in a second, it's going to blast the rear fans. I'm sure you can't hear it, but the rear fans just kicked in. It's just very strange, but it's exactly the same thing that happened when I did the Cobb tune. So we're at 100%. Do not turn off. Engine warning, got every possible light on. Radio came back on. And so more warnings. And now we have a new direction. Please turn the ignition key to the off position. After 10 to 15 seconds, turn the ignition key to the on position and press OK. So I'm going to put that down. We're going to turn this off. And we're going to wait 10 to 15 seconds. All right, 15 seconds. Turn the ignition back on. And take a look at the access port. And it says, press the OK to proceed. Please wait while the access port resets ECU. Change map successful. Please turn off ignition key to the off position and wait 15 seconds before starting. So we're going to shut it off again. I'm going to disconnect the battery charger. So I'll go do that while I'm waiting. I should be able to start. So clutch in, key on, no warning. And press the OK button, and now I'm back at gauges, performance. I can go ahead and unplug this and go for a ride. Okay, this is the first drive. I'm not in any sport mode or anything. I just did the tune in the garage, and now I'm just taking it out for a little ride. And no warning lights, no nothing really. It just rides normal. I have to say that I think that it gets better over time because the learning features of the ECU continue to function. It's just at higher parameters now because of the upgrades, and then of course Fabspeed just making a more aggressive tune. All right, I am to temperature, and I've just been kind of driving around, and I can tell you it feels peppier. I'm going to go ahead and put it in Sport Plus. Third gear. the gas, and it wants to jump. It's much more touchy than it was. It doesn't sound any different. You know, the exhaust sounds great.
So anyway, this is the last of this project. I replaced the plenum, put the Fabspeed headers and the free flow cats. It's one assembly from Fabspeed. I've got K&N air filters in it, you know, for whatever that's worth. Probably not much. And then I did the tune. You know, this is the last of the upgrades that I'll do to the car for performance. So would I do it again? Absolutely. The car it's like it has all the personality of an air-cooled with all the technology and reliability of a modern car. So I'm really, really happy with the results. I think if I were to only do one thing, it would have been the exhaust, because I just love the sound change. It sounds so much better. If I could do one electronic thing, probably the 93 octane Cobb tune. You know, that was that I noticed a difference there. But this is the full package for me, and I'm really happy with the results. Now, if the Fabspeed tune is anything like the Cobb tune, it'll continue to get peppier over time as the computer, I guess, you know, learns my driving. That's what I experienced with the Cobb tune. But, you know, I'll just give it a little bit. You know, here I'm in 5th gear, and I just jumped from 50 to 70. I mean, if I was on the highway and I needed to pass someone, I wouldn't even have to downshift. So that's the kind of low-end torque that you're getting with this tune. I'm really happy that I did it. It makes the car so much peppier, and I'd do the whole thing all over again. Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you haven't checked out the plenum video and the exhaust video, and also the wash the engine video, please go back into my channel and check out those videos if you've got a 911, especially a 991. You know, I hope they're interesting videos for you. They were a lot of fun to make, and I really had a good time working on this car. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and stay tuned for new videos. All right, I couldn't resist. Here's just a little bit more. Back the window.